Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stoneface Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to watch some more Rurouni Kenshin, the 2023 edition. We had a lot of fun with the last episode, basically going over the pilot, ultimately, right? Where Kenshin wanders into town, finds someone using the name Batosai, and saves Miss Kaoru from him, because he turns out, was a student of Miss Kaoru, before he decided to turn to banditry. Or wait, no, he just used the name so that they could go ahead and take the dojo, I think, right? Sorry, I need to get my plot points right. Help me out, Theta.
I'm sorry, did we start? I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm
Yeah.
joking.
Gosh, I hate you. But yeah, no, this is all a plot to get, uh, damn it, I forgot character names suddenly. Oh, just, I got thrown off
Sorry, from
balance.
the moment we start, I just been having him back in my head. Batosai, the manslayer, going through my
Right.
head.
Okay, this was all a plot to get Miss Karu's dojo by ruining her name and reputation, and when the man claiming to be Batosai decides to go ahead and start threatening her physically, Kenshin pops up and goes, "No, I'm the manslayer. I'm the person who kills like literally everyone. It is unstoppable. Hi, how's it going?" And then he beats everybody up without killing them because he's a nice guy now. That sounds like everything that happened. That was such a mess.
Well, I mean, he went to town over, beat up all the people's guys in the
Mm-hmm.
dojo there, then came back with one of them, all in the same night.
Yeah.
Also, I guess the guy who was claiming to be Batosai, uh, is gonna be our villain for a couple more episodes.
He starts pulling back into the background. His hands have been crippled, so he starts doing more plotting to get
Well,
revenge.
if I recall right in the original, he only cripples one of his hands, so he then starts training with his other hand to get into a fight. But he gets also like pulling other machinations. Like
Mhm.
I think the little boy should be this episode, or is it gonna be
Yeah,
the guy with bad written on his back? I don't remember
I
which
think it's
one.
the boy next. I think he shows up first, so we're gonna get that. And we're gonna get more Meiji era genre fiction, I suppose. It's literally just a story set at this time period. We've been lured in with the cool swordsmanship, and now we're just gonna get a period piece.
There's two things. Um, One, when we were in the flashback at the very beginning of the first episode,
Yeah.
was that the officer or was that the officer's dad?
I don't know.
I remember there was the last name,
Might be his
but there was
dad.
like a younger guy next to him. I when
Mhm.
the officer who goes to confront Batosai and his name comes up, I was like, that's the guy's name. But it's like that guy's really old, and I think if that's the same, well then again, but they cover the whole Batosai why you look so young thing too. Huh. So, because it seems like the guy next to him, the younger kid who was
Mhm.
about to rush in, might be the officer I'm thinking of, and this was his dad, but I just don't remember there being a dad son thing in the flashback in the original.
Well, we got a whole episode to figure out if they'll tell us.
Well, no, because I don't think we do that. Because we don't meet him again until much later.
Ah, fair,
That's
yeah.
why I'm talking about it now, only
Oh, yeah,
one
yeah.
episode away from when we met him, possibly.
Right, right. They do come back later and mention a whole lot of stuff, but that's long in the running,
Well, he's
huh?
basically like a main character almost later on, but we're talking about like
We're in early
possibly,
seasons.
yeah, possibly outside of this season. I don't think he shows up this season again.
We're just trying to establish the status quo here. We don't got time for that.
Well, that's why, again, why I'm bringing it up now that we're
Yeah.
only one episode out from possibly having met him.
Hmm. All right then. But are you ready to go ahead and watch this one?
Well, no, because I said two things. So,
Oh. Oh, you got another one. Oh no.
well, despite you trying to rush me off the stage, I still think I would like to watch the movie with you at some point.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure I've ever seen any of the OVAs or anything.
No, no,
What?
no, not the animated stuff.
Oh, the live action.
I'm telling you, it's a really good one, and it covers basically this, like the first movie covers what this season should be. So it occurs to me after this season's done, maybe
Do a
maybe
compare and contrast. Yeah, that could be fun.
it's a good movie too.
So everybody, if you've seen the live action, go ahead and down in the comments tell us what your thoughts. But for right now, I say let's go ahead and watch. But before we do, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm with your thoughts on the live action adaptation. On top of all that, if you watch more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some early access stuff, you can check it out over on the Patreon. It's just $5 a month, but no pressure. It's all to support the channel, just a little bit extra.
Conversely, you could also just drop in our Discord and tell us about the live action as well, because that exists.
あれから1週間辻斬り騒動も解決したっていうのに門下生が一人も戻ってくれないなんて
Well, you only have 3 left anyway.
文明開化の世でござるからな。一度離れたらそうやすやすと戻るものではないでござるよ。
ムカつくといえ
Just
ば
doing the
剣心の
laundry.
年齢その見た目で28歳ですって嘘よ詐欺よ元維新の志士にしても若すぎるし
People who are 30 years old
じ
can't
ゃあ
look
30
beautiful.
過ぎならいいでござるか。
それもよ
Not for this romance to
わ
work,
がま
no.
までござるな。
It's really weird, that opening. It starts with static.
I guess it just. I'm trying to think. What would I call that musically?
Well, I'm talking about the visuals, so I don't know that you would call it anything musically.
Oh gosh, no. Okay, yeah, no, I visually missed that. I thought I was listening for like audio static for a second.
No, like television static.
Like, what song starts with static?
The Static
This is
Shock
a-
theme song.
Well, you're technically correct. The best kind of correct. I love the fighting here, though.
I think it might be him. Because that looked like
Yeah.
the same dude from the flashback.
100%.
Which means that he himself also did not age. Maybe it's like to symbolize that the era that they come from is timeless?
Or maybe they're just handsome protagonists. Who knows?
I don't know, the way they keep lampshading it, you know, with the whole, would you rather I be over 30? Well, no, because everyone that ships you two together would find that to be awkward. Quit reminding us that our protagonist is like a 50-year-old man or something.
Well, if we do the math on the time period.
No, I mean, that's what they keep talking about.
まあ焦ってもしょうがない。門下生はそのうち戻ってくるでござるよ。
でも稽古するにしたって誰もいないからこうして毎日知り合いの道場に出稽古しなきゃいけないのよ剣心全然相手してくれないし
いや、拙者市内はどうも苦手で。
待ちなさい剣心この子スリよこれ
Good
あなたの財布でしょ
And now we meet him.
I forgot he just completely fails first time.
まあまあ、すられたものは仕方ないでござるよ。わっぱ、次は捕まるなよ。さあ、行くでござる。
ちょっと剣心
Here it comes.
I want your handouts.
俺はわっぱじゃねえ東京不死族明神弥彦他人から哀れみを受けるほど落ちちゃいねえ今のはてめえが一丁前に刀刺してやがるからちょっとからかって
Oh, well, then I guess I will take my money back.
するなこのタコ
わっぱ、
わっぱじゃねえって言ってんだろ
お主。
No, no, sorry, I meant Kaido. Kaido,
心
I
根は
said.
立派に一人前でござるな。すまない。拙者が見くびっていた。
Kenshin is just so nice.
なんて生意気なのかしら
All There we go. Just
Oh,
busy
there's that
city
guy in the
life.
background looking at the post again.
剣心は
Post looker.
どこにいたの？
ま、適当にブラブラと。
Look, them posts need to be examined, alright?
なんで流浪になんかして
I
い
hope
るん
he's
だ
in
ろう。
every episode.
維新志士のほとんどが唐の昔に剣を捨て、今や明治政府の栄職について権力を欲しいままにしているというのに。
Oh, I hope that's actually the
何か
guy.
聞きたげな顔でござるな。
Maybe we get a whole
いいじゃない。誰にだって語りたくない過去の一つや二つあって
can't
お
remember
か
their
しくないわ。
names.
I think they do in fact
なん
appear
でもないわ
again.
よ。別にそれより刀何かで隠してって言ってるでし
Yeah,
ょ。
what are they called? The wrestling type.
ほんの2年前までは大勢指していたんだし。
Sumo.
Sumo. We got a whole episode of sumo wrestlers. Remember where we go over like the whole lifestyle and philosophy of sumo people?
Oh yeah, yeah, we totally do.
I hope that was the guy. I hope that was
I
the
don't think
guy.
that was
その時
him.
はその時でござるよ。
たく。私
Girl
は
in the
このまま
background
デ
for
ベート
Seth.
に行くから剣心は買い出しお願
Stuck
いね。
looking up while
お味噌とお塩とお醤油。
重たいものばっかり。
文句言わない。
ふぅ
Just gonna stare on ahead.
馬車上から失礼。君、警察署へ行くにはこの道でよろしいのかね？
はい。突き当たって大通りを右へ曲がったところに。
ありがとう。だそうだ。急いでくれ。
Definitely never gonna be seen again.
誰だろう。
Totally not recurring.
is Jin our first enemy? No, no, we're still on this guy.
We still got a whole character episode to do.
Well, no, just there's one character that does Terminator this place, and it's Jin. So I was wondering if Jin showed up after you said, "Oh, he's not coming back."
まだだよ。うるせえな。夕刻までに用意すりゃ文句だ。
ガスケさん。なめた口叩くんじゃねえぞこのクソガキが。いいか、金持ってこねえお前にはな、何の価値もありゃしねえんだ。夕方また来る。その時金がなきゃこんなもんじゃ済まねえ。分かったね。
I guess I appreciate that Kenshin just doesn't wander into every bad scene.
Right, there's time for people to actually, like, build tension.
何かあったんですか？
取り物ですよ。配当例違反者を警官が追っているんです。
Ah, right, Kenshin's a little busy again.
ちょこまか逃げやがって。もう観念しろ。
ふぅしつこいでござるな。
あいつ。
仕方ない。ここは一つおとなしく捕まるか。
どけおら。遠隔警官隊が通れんだろうが。ドカンとぶった切るぞ。
Or
Ah,
I
here
would
we
have
go.
been until the stereotypical police showed up.
Hey, look at that. It's people who abuse their power, like mentioned earlier in the
ご
show.
苦労。あとは我が隊で引き受ける。
Right, but the first responders were just going to arrest him
しかし
calmly.
この男、刀を抜く気配はありませんし、このようにすでに取り囲んでおります。わざわざ剣閣警官隊の手を煩
三等巡査の分際で。
So your face was in the way while I was drawing my sword.
うせろと言ったらとっととうせろ。抜刀したらどうだ、やさ男。この東京府下で台頭するからには腕に自信はあるのだろうな。
むやみやたらに抜く剣は持ち合わせてないでござるよ。第一、拙者は力を誇示するために刀をぶら下げているわけではござらん。
There you go. Gotta start with the critique.
あれはお前の連れだな。
カオル殿、来るな。
次は着物を切り刻んで恥ずかしめる。もう一度言おう。抜
What a
刀
jerk.
したらどうだ。
お前は 本当に警官でござるか。
あ
Also, how'd you
あ
strike her
体
from
験
all
を
the way
許可
over
され
there?
た合法的に人を切れる剣客警官さ。
関係だからって図に乗らないでよ。
応募だ。ざけんないもやろう。この俺に罵声を浴びせるとは
I
いい
also really
度胸だ。
appreciate that we were in an era where both traditional and modern style clothing exist at the same time.
Yeah, there is a fun contradiction between the two. Which, I mean, like, that's the entire theming of the show, right?
That's the era. So I said I really like
薫
the
殿
era.
にも
Yeah.
町の人にも切っ先一寸たりとも触れるな。相手なら拙
So
者
that
がい
means
た
literally
す。
the era where we have laws from against
やっ
swords
と挑
and
発に乗って
guns.
くれたな、やさ男。酒場刀とは随分妙な刀だが、これで闘技殺が成立する。
Don't do that with swords, everybody.
It's fine. He cut the flat end. I mean, he licked the flat end.
剣心
People's blood has been on that, though, man.
Well, no. You oil and polish it off, otherwise it'll rust.
偽物だったか。ええ。
At worst, he's licking oil.
の事務処理に忙しく、今日までこうして駆けつけられなんだが、よくよく考えればわかることだったな。日村はそんな強権は
Hey,
絶
isn't this
対
the
に振るわ
villain
ない
from
男だ。
the Little Alchemist episode we
確かに
watched?
あいつは人斬り抜刀斎と呼ばれるほど
And they keep showing up.
だが
It's just one of those unfortunate mustache styles.
すべては新時代明治のため、多くの維新志士の命を剣で救った英雄。あいつがいなければ維新は成り立たなかっただろう。探し出してぜひ帝国陸軍の大幹部に迎えたいと思っていたのだが。
それなんですが、実は犯人どもは早朝署の前に打ち伏せてあったので、誰が捕らえたか依然不明なのですが、聞けば連中本物にやられたなどと。
何？
まあ真の受けぬ凶賊のたわごとでしょうが。
Yeah, no reason to trust them at all.
若者、来客中だぞ。ノックぐらいせんか。
申し訳ありません。ですが剣客警官隊が。
宇治木のやつ、また何かやらかしたのか。
剣客警官隊？機関のだな。
ええ。今回の事件
Next, we're thinking about equipping them
本
with
局命令で
guns.
結成された隊なのですが。
I'm sure that'll only decrease the amount of violence, right?
その維新志士でして、私の手ではどうも。
維新志士は出身地別に5つに大別され
Politics time.
薩摩、長州、土佐、肥前、その他の水戸、福岡など。中でも薩摩長州は明治の官憲に二大勢力として長く君臨。この当時、薩摩は警察、長州は軍部内で絶対的権力を誇っていた。
I once
The
wrote
map's
well, I once had set a Japanese NPC character in a vampire game that was from Choshu during
There you go.
during an era before this. So I kind of like kind of a little connection there to that region in role-playing games wise.
There you go.
Also wrote a backstory that carried them through Japanese history. So whatever.
信じられん。その男、一体何者だ。
わかりません。単身倉庫で赤い髪のやさ男なのですが。
The only redhead in Japan.
止まらぬ俊足剣の使い手で。そうだ。
It's either Batosai the Manslayer or Ichigo Kurosaki.
まさか。おのれ、多勢に無勢と手加減してやればいい気になりおって。赤霊同流、参る。野州獅子影流、食らうがよい。神道記念流、覚悟。
Wait, wasn't one of those names one of Kenshin's own sword styles?
Unlikely, but probably similar.
The very first one sounded like Kenshin.
もう二度と横暴な真似はしないと町の人に誓うでござるよ。さすればそれでおしまい。あとは好きなように拙者を逮捕すればいい。
ふざけるな。そんなみっともない真似できるか。
All of my friends failed, but certainly I'll do well here.
最強剣身の立ちいらずの次元流
予算官敵その人はバカな男だ。確かに次元流は類なき貢献だが飛天三剣流の前では全くの無意味だ。
Okay, I think the other one had like a K name, so it's close. Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, Kenshin literally has superpowers. Nobody's here is gonna beat him.
怪我はないでござるか？
おすげえぞあんちゃん。ねえどこの剣客さん？
俺らと一杯飲もうぜ。
日村やっと会えたな。10年間探したぞ。
ひげを生やしたんですね、山形さん。
No, I got old. You just didn't
山
age.
形まさか元維新最強兵団騎兵隊軍艦現明治政府陸軍卿維新志士山形有友。
所長人払いを。はっほら散った散った。
なんだ横暴だぞ。
It'd be hard for him to do since all of his officers are on the ground.
多くの維新志士がお前の帰参を待ち望んでいる。さあ
あいにくですが、人斬り働きで栄職に就く気は毛頭ないんですよ。
何を言う。人を殺したと言ってもそれは維新の大業の立派な一部。確かにお前を人斬りと蔑む連中もいる。そんな輩はこの俺が
官憲の力でねじ伏せる。そういった
There you go.
ああいうやつをのさばらせてしまうんですよ。官憲の栄職や権力のためでなく、人が幸せに暮らせるよう作り、そして守るため剣を取って戦った。それを忘れてしまったら山形さん、我々はただの成り上がり者ですよ。
There we go. Kenshin very eloquently illustrating an anti-authoritarian philosophy. Very nice.
今は新時代明治。
No wonder you wanted to watch this show.
侍は滅んだ。剣が物を言った幕末とはもう違うんだ。
That's just what the episode is.
力なしでこの明治の世に剣一本ではもはや
No
何もでき
wonder
ん
one
の
of my
だ
favorite
ぞ。
characters is part of the police.
剣一本でもこの目に留まる人々くらいならなんとか守れるでござる。拙者は今も昔も変わらないでござるよ。人斬りが流浪人になったこと以外はね。
所長
分かっています。どちらに非があったかは聴衆の反応を見れば一目瞭然。刀も仕込み杖より安全な代物。不問にいたしま
Yeah,
す。
nothing safer than trusting what a crowd reaction.
偽物の一件もあって、私は人斬り抜刀斎を凶悪な危険人物とばかりを思っ
My
ていま
god,
し
we
た
got rid of
が、
all those witches already.
やっぱり本物は違いますな。
すまないでござる、カオル殿。
何が？
リボンでござるよ。拙者のせいで台無しにしてしまって。
いいわよ別に。その分謙信が家事に勤しんでくれれば。とりあえず買い出しお願いね。結局まだなんでしょ。あと
I almost thought he was about to apologize. Sorry, I'm actually really famous now and everyone is focusing on me.
Yeah, dude literally shouted my name into a crowded place a number of times.
Literally had one of the top generals come to town and show off in front of me, you know,
自由に人を守り続けるため。
Thank God when we're not talking to them, all of these people stand still in the background. Otherwise, this might be a problem.
Oh right, back to the character of the episode.
Yeah, no, he has to go beg to be trained or something.
町の人にも切っ先一寸たりとも触れるな。相手なら拙者がいたす。
くそ。
金持ってこねえお前にはな、何の価値もありゃしねえんだ。
ただいまでござる。おっと。
Yeah, you figure that happens all the time. You might just figure out how pockets work.
俺はわっぱじゃねえ。
Maybe like tie it down with something at least.
明神ヤヒコ、他人から哀れみを受けるほど落ちちゃいね
え。世が世なら将来立派な侍になっていたでござろうな。
And he returned the wallet to the old lady.
It's the same waterway you see in every anime, just in the past.
Yahiko! 夕刻だぜ。俺、今月の上納金さっさと出しな。
ねえよ。
え？
スリはもうやめだ。お前らヤクザ者とも手を切る。
え？お前何言って？
There's one thing I know about the Yakuza. Is they're very forgiving people.
Oh yeah, they'll totally just let him walk away from this. See, they're being so nice about it right now. Even this guy's like, oh dude, that's a little far.
That age-old Yakuza model. Beat first, ask questions later.
スリなんて情けねえ真似に嫌気がさしただけよ。
どうもてめえは生意気で気に食わねえ。ちょうどいい機会だ。誰が飼い主かじっくり教えてやるぜ。
So yeah. No, I want to say, going back to the favorite characters thing, I think maybe actually the, what's his name? I can't remember off the top of my head. He's actually like my second favorite. I think Jin is actually my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Well, one thing, he's the one I remember the most, but it's, again, it's early seasons of Rurouni Kenshin, so I don't think Jin ever comes back. So once his arc is done, I wouldn't have a character anymore anyway. Whereas versus the cop who's there through the entire show.
I mean, they're both interesting characters. One is just more local, I suppose, is representing basically the rest of the Imperial authority that now exists, right? That's the function of those characters, like, bring that into the plot so that, like, it exists and has a presence. Otherwise, it wouldn't be this time period, right?
Well, I meant to say Jin is local. Also, Jin doesn't represent that either.
Oh.
I don't think
Maybe I'm misinterpreting who Jin is. Jin is our mustache cop, right?
No.
No?
Well, maybe I'm saying it wrong. It's Jin-E with a thing over it. It's Jin. I always say it's Jin. It could be Jinny, for all I know.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, do we get it next time?
次回合心流再始動
Sort of is the answer there.
Just text. Reborn.
Well, he said it too. No, Jin,
well, we know
Jin
what's
is the
gonna
guy
happen
who
next.
paralyzes people by looking at them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's not for a little while then, yeah.
Well, as I'm saying, he never comes back as far as I recall.
He definitely never comes back, 100%.
Yeah, so
I-
he's my primary favorite, but he's a short-term character. And I guess in my long-term spectrum, the cop we were talking about from the prologue, I guess we call it, is my long-term favorite.
There you go. Who would actually be like my favorites, like aside from just picking the main character, right?
Which you always do.
Which I always do.
Which
If I had
should
to
be
pick
an unwritten
somebody
rule.
else-
Should be an unwritten rule. You don't pick the main characters as your favorite characters because they're written to be your favorite. So it's I would say unwise and unhealthy. It's not either of those things. It's not a good choice because it's makes you flavorless as a person.
Right. Kenshin is ultimately the most likable person possible. So yeah, it would be hard to not pick him if he was on the list. But I'm gonna keep my eye out. and I'm sure as soon as I pop up and see someone that I think is my favorite, I'll go ahead and say it.
But you've seen this show before, so you should already know
But I
everyone who
don't
exists.
remember a whole lot. So I mean, ultimately, we'll just have to wait until I start seeing them again, and then the brain will start clicking. This is what's going to happen. So yeah, I'm not committing to any favorites yet, but next episode we're definitely getting more of our new little kid here. He's gonna go ahead and actually be involved in the plot this time. I thought it was just gonna happen this episode. I guess it just happens next.
I mean, we might not be fast forwarding the same that like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood does. We might
Right.
just be retelling the same story again.
Just in higher quality. Which, yeah, makes sense. It's still fine. I'm here for the ride, and it's gonna be fun. So Theta, you got any last thoughts on your head for today?
But why do we not use the word actress anymore?
You're gonna be on about that all day. Alright. So, everybody, this has been Stoneface Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we'll catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below, and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?